Hi everyone. Today I want to talk to you about our first bottling of the Norma'S block, a very special block out of the Pagani Ranch. It makes me so happy to see this come to fruition. Norma is Dino's mother. She is about this tall, and she is just the sassiest, awesome woman. The first time I met her, she was walking through the old vine block and she was tying vines and she was wearing a belt buckle that was like half the size of her. And I was just like, I think I like this woman. And we started talking and she started telling stories. And you know, that's something I love about this industry that we're in. The wine industry has so many amazing people with such rich histories, and I love that we get to partake in the family's stories and tell the stories so that people can know who Norma is and how important she is to their family and to our winemaking community. So the Pagani Ranch is located in Sonoma Valley. The vines in the Pagani Ranch that we sourced for the Norma'S block were planted in the late 1800s and early 1900s. What makes the Norma'S block so unique, there is an isolated patch of Teinturier varieties. So you've probably heard of Alicante Bouschet. Teinturier varieties have red pulp and red skin. So there's Alicante Bouschet, which is fairly common in the old vine field blends that we find in Sonoma and throughout Northern California. But then we have quantities of Len Noir and Grand Noir, which are also Teinturier varieties. And I've never in my life seen a vineyard that has an isolated block of all Teinturier varieties. So what we did was we took the oldest vines from the Pagani Ranch and fermented those, the oldest vines being a field blend of Zinfandel, a little bit of Carignan, Petit Syrah. And then we co-fermented the Alicante Bouschet, the Grand Noir, and the Len Noir. And we metered in a little bit of the Teinturier varieties into the old vines. And what we got is something so beautiful. It's magic. Pagani for me is already very like classic Sonoma Valley Zinfandel. You could put 50 wines in front of me and I could pick out Pagani as a representative of Sonoma Valley. But what these Teinturier varieties do in conjunction with all these old vines is it really kind of lifts up the aromatics and lifts up the fruit, kind of amplifies all that beautiful like perfectly ripe strawberry, black raspberry. There's almost like a honey, like honeycomb. There's something sweet and beautiful about this wine. The wine is bone dry, but the aromatics are just so sweet and fruit forward smelling. Wow. The other thing that the Teinturier varieties do, they lend structure. Right? Alicante Bouschet is known for structure. And when it has its two buddies, Grand Noir and Len Noir there too, the structure in this wine is so gorgeous. We get firm structure, beautiful mid-palate weight, and an extended finish due to the inclusion of these Teinturier varieties. We like to celebrate our farmers. We like to celebrate the families that grow the grapes. And Norma is the matriarch of the Pagani family, and we want to celebrate her. So cheers to moms, cheers to Norma, and thank you to this family for keeping these very important vines in the ground for more than 100 years. We appreciate you.